measure of a man is what he does with power.
Bathe your servant with healing lights, that she may recover to worship you in strength.
Let me tell you something. The highest has enough power to touch and kill whoever he wants.
We hold a public trial. Strike another human being. Power. The measure of a man is what he does with power.
All right. What is good, everybody? It is your girl, Ticket Deshawn, right here at All Things Ruthless, and it's the Ruthless Roundtable. We're back. We're about to drop this whole season 5 episode live discussion because the episode was just crazy, big crazy to me, and I'm just excited. So before I get started, of course, I can't do this thing by myself. I got to bring along the crew. And first up, we're gonna bring my girl, Candy Love. What's up, Candy Love?
Hey, Tika, how you doing?
Let's go. Girl, why my camera over here shaking like it's nervous?
Shaking like a salt shaker.
Okay.
Like Joan.
Okay, girl, she was okay. Okay, now y'all know we absolutely cannot do this thing without the man himself. This is the curator of the whole Ruthless Roundtable. I want to introduce some on the VACAY-JayTV. What's good, Jay?
What up? What's going on, fam? Welcome to the Ruthless Roundtable. I'm here for a good time and a long time. If you want, we can get it on. Let's do it.
Oh my
What's
God.
going on?
Okay. I don't know what a long time means, but we're gonna get into it. Let's see. Okay. I want to definitely shout out to IG as well as everybody that's tapping in on right here on YouTube. So shout out to you guys. Thank you all for tapping in, tuning in, kicking it with us tonight. It's about to go down. We're about to have an amazing time. But you know, your girl got to do it properly. Before I really dive in, we got a special lady whose birthday is today. We call her Queen Supreme Elder Mother Marva. But I just want to do a little something special for her, just to show some birthday love. So here we go. Y'all stay locked in, and we'll be right back. happy birthday, Queen Elder Mother Marva, aka Rosalind Odom Hey, now I know that is one of your favorite characters, and I know you have something special to say to Bajalyn. Go ahead, because I know she's gonna want either if she's not tapping in right now, she's probably gonna check this out later. So go ahead, give her your. I
I
know.
just okay. I just wanted to say happy birthday, Elder Mother Marva. We love you, girl. We love you many more, many more. Keep bringing it to us. You're doing an amazing job on the show. Keep doing it. Don't be a bummer clap. Keep bringing the fire, the fire. We love the fire. We love you, girl. We love you, girl. Many more, many more. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Absolutely. Nobody does it better. Listen, Candy Love, do you have anything to say to our favorite Elder Mother Marva?
Happy birthday, Elder Mother. I try to get my voice right, but it ain't right. But happy birthday, happy birthday. We love you. We appreciate you and thank you for everything that you do on the show and on social media. Because listen, you have me rolling, you have me kikiing, and I cannot wait to be as exciting as you are, you know, later on down the road. And happy birthday, and may God bless you with many, many more.
Absolutely. That part. And listen, with the sound effect. Oh, and listen, y'all, make sure you look at her lip gloss. She has a lip line. She call it lip art. Y'all make sure y'all go to baja.com and get y'all lip art. Get y'all lip art. Buy one or two. Just show her some support. Show her some support. So anyway, you guys, we're about to dive into this latest episode of Tyler Perry's Ruthless. Now, when we first see everybody that's going around on the y'all, we're gonna be first introduced or reintroduced to River, and he is in the trailer of the highest. Now let me get my slides together. You know I will mess that up. So let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, he ain't in the trailer of the highest, but we're gonna talk about River. The highest has let River know that there's some rats on the compound, as well as having that conversation with Obadiah. And Obadiah, you know, to me, let me know y'all thoughts in regards to Obadiah, because in that conversation, it seems as if Obadiah was like ready to go. He was just like, look, I done trained the children, they know what to do now. Basically, can I get the heck off this rock compound? Even though he didn't say that, but that was, to me, it just felt like Obadiah was like rushing and ready to go. So, starting with Candy, what were your thoughts on the conversation with Obadiah as well as the Hyatt?
It seems like Obadiah is ready, like you said, Obadiah is ready to move forward with the kids and do whatever they can do. And then it seems like he's like not wanting to do certain things, but the highest is like, are they ready? They're ready, they're not ready. I don't know. It was kind of back and forth of they're like a tug of war of what the kids were ready or not ready throughout this part. And then I know I'm jumping ahead, but it was just seemed like the banter was not coagulating to me. I don't know what it was with them two, but it seemed like one time they were, and then another time they weren't. Well, maybe y'all can explain it better because I just wasn't getting it.
I don't know. I was a little thrown off by that whole conversation, but then because we've always questioned the position of Obadiah, we've always wondered, like, who was he? Was he higher than the highest? Like, what was his actual position in this whole um archy of creative of this foolishness called the Rockalushi compound? And the highest let Obadiah know, look, I made you. So I just let Obadiah know that he made him. What were your thoughts on that whole conversation right there?
That's me. Okay. I thought the internet was glitching. Okay. Obadiah. Yeah, like I said, I made a prediction a while ago, and I said that Obadiah is the guy that molested the highest and taught the highest all about the Raku and put him on to that. So now that he's older, now that the highest is in charge, he's like, I made you, I put you in this position, right? This is a whole scam they got going on. So I'm thinking Obadiah is part of the scam. Obadiah is part of the whole thing. And yeah, they're playing partners here. They're like partners. Like, okay, you bring me the children, I'm gonna teach him what's going on, just like I taught you what's going on. So I think it's gonna unravel. I think they're going to, it's gonna unfold, and they're gonna show us exactly Obadiah. That's just my prediction, that he's the one that was actually messing around with the highest when he was young.
I mean, I'm leaning towards what you're saying, Jay. That's a very good prediction as to who the highest and the connection between the highest as well as Obadiah. I'm looking forward to seeing how that's gonna all play out.
I hope I'm right. I
Uh,
hope I'm right.
I mean, hell, they ought to pay you if you are right. They ought to run you a check.
Listen,
They
because
ought to
that's
some
run
money.
you a check. Okay. Okay, y'all. So then I did have this question. We see River as the new Daikon. He
Wow.
is definitely the new Daikon, and he is playing his role. What rate from 1 to 10? What would you rate River as new Daikon? 10 being he's the best Daikon ever, and 1 is he's the lowest piece of crap that could actually use to become River, and I mean Daikon, and why? And we could start with Jay.
Okay. So I don't want to rate him because he hasn't had enough time to be Daikon, but so far as his progress report, he gets a big F. All right. He gets a big F because he's trying too hard. He's yelling at the top of his lungs. He's not really coming through the way he needs to. I mean, it got to the point, and again, as Candy says, we don't want to get too far ahead, but we might as well because everybody saw it, right?
Yeah.
The guy, couldn't fool the highest that he was gonna drown Peter. And the highest picked up on that and was like, yo, you ain't doing this right. You trying to fool me. Like, nah, you're not a good Daikon so far. You're really not, because you can't even, do what you're supposed to do, which is put Peter on trial and really dunk his head in. You trying to save him because you still got little feelings for him. So out of 10, you said 1 out of 10. I would give him a big 2. And plus, what he did to Joan, I'm mad at him for that. I ain't never gonna forgive him for that. He's a real sucker for doing that to Joan.
Okay, Candy. What were your thoughts on River? The
River
new
was.
Daikon, excuse me.
I call him Rivercon. Rivercon was doing a whole lot, and he was doing too much too soon. He's like he had to prove a point to the highest, and to I can call him Daikon, and to Anthony, and to everybody. Like he had to prove a point, like I can do this, I am the man. He's grabbing Daikon all up in his face, up in his chin. No, the man is a foot taller than you. It's just like he was just doing too much and too soon. And the point you was trying to prove really wasn't proven, like, because you was doing too much. The highest called you out on it. I give him a big fat 0, Tika. I'm sorry. And you mess with Joan and was trying to get the password out of her. No.
Yeah, that was foul. That was real foul, man.
Now I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit, because had River, the new Daikon, had he not been this person that he had to become, even in this beginning episode, the highest would have punished him. Now we're gonna get to it at that moment where he's basically picking his friends to get punished, but only one particular individual was picked by the highest, and I'll get to those others in just a minute. But I just felt like River, aka he had a role to play, and that's why he's acting out. That line that he quoted, the measure of a man when he has power, literally showing us who he really is, and he's showing his age. Oh, I was about to get in it. He's showing out. So anyway, you guys, this was the slide I was looking for, but I'm gonna move on. Right here, this is when River is talking to your boy Peter. Peter walks up and he's like, Daikon. I'm like, Peter, you just told the boy you didn't want to talk to him. Now all of a sudden you want to have a good old conversation. And he's trying to save his skin. He's trying to make sure he's good. As well as Ruth. Ruth pulls up and does the same thing, kind of has the same conversation. River gives that little speech about the measure of a man when he has power and all of that. And by the way, you guys, this was season 5, episode 5, which was, and so that's why we keep hearing this whole quote from Plato about the measure of the man. It ain't. It really wasn't a whole lot about this whole situation between River and Ruth. She just wanted to know that she was safe from this ex that they were about to play. So I'm gonna move on from that unless anybody has anything particular to say about the conversation between Peter as well as Ruth. I'll say
Peter was kissing his ass because he's in power. That's all it was. He you know. Oh, we good, right? We had a little something. Remember? Nah, bruh. Nah, you caught the vapors now. Now I'm in power. Now you want to rock with me? Oh, get up out of here, Peter. Nah.
Right.
And I wonder if the reason why River did Peter the way he did when he had to, give him the punishment is because of the conversation they had earlier. Like, is that the reason why you wasn't going as hard on him? Like, I wonder if that had something to do with, how somebody make you change your mind just a little bit or lighten up on how you really feel.
Yeah, I think he still has a little something for him. I think he felt bad because he didn't choose him, but the highest chose him. And he was so afraid. No, remember I fought for you, the highest, like River wasn't going to pick him at all. So I think he felt bad for him. Like, all right, I'm going to do something to you, but I'm not going to go as hard on you because I didn't pick you. That's what I'm thinking.
Right. Yeah, I was trying to. I'm actually in the slides where I'm supposed to be.
Okay.
And so anyway, you guys, we're going to see the treasure box of pain, the pleasure box of pain. Is this what River has been? What has been used on River the entire time? All those punishments, all those situations between River. And River, like, you got Billy sticks coming out, you got tasers, you got blinkies. Like, what the hell is going? Dave, what was your thoughts on this whole pleasure box?
I'm gonna run with you on that. This is the box that probably sits in the highest's trailer. And when it's time for the highest to go in on River, only thing we ain't see is the ball that he put in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? We ain't see that.
Oh, yes.
But the tub is there, and I think that was I don't know if that's the same tub that they put Peter's head in, but yeah, I'm gonna run with you on that. I think that's the highest's pleasure chest. Yeah.
That thing was ruthless. Candy, did you have any thoughts on that?
Where the ham and cheese at that box come from? But I guess you answered my question. Listen, when they pull out that Billy Club, I was like, Lord Jesus, please don't do it. Don't do it. I was so nervous, but I was like, where did this come from? But it was something to see. It was something to see. I just hate it for River. No wonder he be, walking and limping and half stepping.
Yeah.
Dang. That's some nasty work, boy.
Yeah.
They probably didn't even wash the tools. They just wearing folks out anyway.
They need to sanitize everything on that campus, okay?
Okay. Scrub.
So the first one up during the trial is, of course, Anthony. Anthony Wright. I call you front and center to be tried. And River tried to literally go in hard on Daikon. He gonna always, his mom call him Daikon, I'm gonna call him Daikon. But what is that?
we know who Daikon is. I know some of the people are confused now because we have a new Daikon and we got Daikon. So throwing Anthony in there just confuses everybody. So it's all good.
But we see that he has been placed in front. Why the man had to get bucket naked? It is what it is. I understand the situation. River was really trying to prove a point. We want to strip you down from where you used to be to where you are now, which is to nothing, to nobody. And we want to know if you were a part of trying to get the highest snatched up by the FBI. He had the audacity to ask that man, was he trying to set the highest up with the FBI? So we'll go with Candy. What were your thoughts on this whole situation from him having that conversation or him confessing his truth as well as the punishment that he received, because that mess was crazy.
Question. I had a question first. When did River become a lawyer?
He went to school for entertainment attorney.
That's right.
That came out in this season or previous season?
They meant in this season, and then they mentioned it in the previous season. Like he was in college as an attorney or something like that. But he mentioned it in this season when, matter of fact, it was the episode that he and Joan had that conversation in the medical truck.
Right.
Okay. I thought he was just a streetwalker or something like that. But anyway.
He was doing that too on the side.
That's what I thought. Listen. Okay, so River really went in on Daikon, and it's like Daikon had to answer him, even though he was stuttering. He was like, he wanted like disagree or debate or just plead his case, but nothing he can really say. But yes, Daikon, like yes, and I felt bad for him in a sense, but I mean, Daikon do have some stuff coming, but what River was giving him was like next level. That was like some, oh Jesus, like you bothered kids and old people type stuff. Like he was next level with the punishment and the question and the way he was handling him and the way everybody was looking. It was just like, golly, it was just a lot. It was a lot. River was on 10, okay?
Especially towards Daikon though, because think about all the stuff Daikon did just to himself, to be honest. He was the one that had the highest go in and talk to call for River. Daikon did this to himself. So River, throughout all of that punishment that he was receiving from the highest, he had time to think. He had time to figure out how to save his own life. It's like a person locked up in prison. They ain't got nothing but time but to think. And that's what River did. So he came to the conclusion that this is what he was gonna do. Jay, talk to me about the Soul Train line of punishment.
Soul Train line of punishment. I like how you said that. This right here, again, another way to humiliate Anthony. Anthony had to be humiliated, right? Because River wanted to put him under the ground. It's like, I'm the new Daikon. You will never be Daikon again. I'm going to humiliate you. And then when they went in, I don't know if you want to get to that part yet, if you got the slides for that, but when they went in with the Billy clubs, I thought it was just going to be, when he pulled it out, I thought it was just going to be River that was going to be beaten. No, he had like 3 or 4 people beating him down bloody. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, you know? And then turn around, River's like, you're doing it too soft. I was like, oh, you going to get yours, River. You going to get yours, boy. Oh, my God. Yeah, so it was crazy. It was crazy. And then, of course, you know, going down that whole line, like I said, I'm still mad at River about the Jones situation. I'm still mad at him, like, till this day. We'll get to that.
Absolutely. We're definitely going to get to that. But did y'all peep how the highest was like, dang, you going a little too hard. He's been forgiven. Like the highest had to stop River from the Soul Train line of punishment off of that gun. But I was shocked. Honestly, I was shocked that the highest stopped River. I really was. I thought he was gonna go ahead and take the man on out, but he was saved. He was saved, been forgiven. He confessed to being betrayed basically by George and Lewis. They finessed him. They had finessed him. He had no idea that they were planning that situation. And so he took accountability. And I love that he took accountability as to, you know, yeah, I did that, but no, all this other stuff you're saying, no, I had nothing to do with none of that. So yeah, River and the Crowbar was just a little too much. So
yeah, River was ooh. It was
payback. It was payback though.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. It was serious payback from all. It's not just from what just happened this season. Yeah, from the beginning going in on River and setting them up. So yeah. He's taking it out on them. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, y'all. So next in the trial, we get to see this is what he gonna look like at the end, y'all. He got red paint on him everywhere. So then the highest says that basically he calls up no because the highest felt like River was, you know, taking this whole trial he was taking it as a joke. So he calls his secret lover Peter to the table. Jay, talk to me about the punishments of Peter getting taken to the. He got a whole baptism of the holy water of the Raku.
How holy was that water? Because I don't think it was holy at all. Okay, I mean, was that bath water? Was that the highest bath water, and that is considered the holy water? I don't know. It was pretty disgusting, but he was really scared. One thing we know about Peter is that Peter does not want to be punished one bit. He is terrified. Like, you know, you got George, he's like, yeah, I'll take it, right? You got some people like, yeah, I'll take the punishment. Him, oh my God, that's the worst thing in the world. It's like dying to him. So he has super anxiety. So when the highest was like, the Raku chose him, he's like, so it was kind of funny, but at the same time, like, yeah, River was taking it a little too easy on him because he was like, he would dunk him, wait a couple seconds, then pull him up. Confess, dunk him, wait a couple seconds and pull him up. And it's like, nah, you ain't doing it right, bro. You gotta drown this dude. And that's exactly what he did. Drown that boy till he ain't even breathing no more. You know what I'm saying? So I like how the highest just took over. Like, I see the BS you running, River. You ain't running on me. I am the lowest. Okay, you're not the highest. You're the lowest. All right.
Yeah, because the highest also, you know, if y'all could catch it, River actually chose this for Peter. He put his hand on that white container, and that's when he pulled it up. He chose for him instead of allowing Peter to, you know, choose for himself. So on this portion of the trial,
You talking to me?
and
I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Listen, Peter was like, not me, no sir, don't get me. So I fought for you at the gate. Like, no. River say, did you try to leave? He was like, I'm not doing this with you. It was too funny. Peter said, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not. He said he may try to make him confess, and he was like, I think he whispered to him, the measure of a man, trust me, or something. So I wonder if, well, I don't think the highest heard him, but you could tell that River really did not want to go hard on him, you know, of course, by the conversation, and he really wasn't holding him under like that. So we kind of knew, but that River wasn't trying to take him out. But so is he gone? Did the highest take him out? Is he gone?
well, he looked like he was still breathing. Inhale, outhale, exhale, inhale. He looked like he was still like that. He looked like
so maybe he's a swimmer. Is he a swimmer? That's why the water was chosen for him.
They never. Maybe. That's a good thought, but they never covered that. They never did. But that's a good thought. That could be the reason why River chose that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So during this whole trial, of course, we're going to see the FBI as well as now this one right here. They named his character after you, Jay. James. Your government name.
Why you putting out my government though? Why you putting the government out there? If you follow me on IG, you know it's all
exactly. Good. So, but yeah, this what is he? The cameraman for Mariah. Mariah is the newscaster, and they're basically trying to figure out how to get on the Rakaduchi compound. So I'm going to get back to the trial in just a minute because the trial had a lot of craziness going on. But then there's a moment where we see this. We finally get to see Andrew as well as Desiree, and they're having a conversation, and Desiree is letting him know, I don't give a darn about nothing that you talk about. You need to confess. And then she pulls this card right here, y'all.
Dirty.
She brought the baby in the room.
Yeah.
Either one of y'all can go first. Let me know y'all thoughts on this.
Ladies first, Candy. Go ahead.
I said, oh no, this heifer did not bring the baby in there. You know the man gonna say what he got to say, sing like a mockingbird when the baby come. But then again, he was like, you know, he was trying not to do it, but he was like, you know, whatever. I'll tell you whatever you want to know, just whatever. he had to go ahead and give in because his son is on the line. Like, I got to go ahead and do what I got to do. I want to save my kid, but the kid, he ain't seen him forever. But you know, it's still his seed nonetheless. But yeah, I thought that was very ruthless of her. Everybody ruthless on this show for real. It was ruthless of her.
Desiree is the lowest 2.0 to bring in Andrew's son. I mean, and then it's like, yeah, you know, he's helping us out, like telling the little boy that, yeah, your father is one of the good guys. You're gonna help us out, right, Andrew? Yeah, son. You know I'm one of the good guys. I'm like, oh my God, like, you dirty, Desiree, and then you pulling on his face, like you getting physical with him. I mean, what's up with this? Like, yeah. She's getting way more ruthless now. And shout out to the writers. You know what I'm saying? Because before she's all like always pulling her jacket back, showing her breasts. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be the boss. That's right. I'm talking from a man's perspective. I'm gonna be the boss. I'm running the show. But now it's like, all right, let's get it in. Let's get it in, Desiree. Let's see how tough you really are. You know what I mean? But this was a dirty move, Desiree. Super dirty.
Yeah. Desiree did her big one with that one. Angel Owens from Facebook says, I thought the son was a little older, LOL, but the boy is parentless and it's sad. Can I say one thing? And maybe I'm like the only person that watched Ruthless that actually caught this. This little boy is named Deshaun. Shout out to my middle name. I'm just saying. But without all that, in the season 1, the baby or the boy was named Keith. So are y'all trying to tell us that Andrew got more than one child? Like, what is going on?
But that don't even look like the little boy. I didn't want to say that,
exactly.
But that okay, I didn't want to say.
I'm like, totally different kid, totally different name. So I'm just wondering, do Andrew got more than one child? And Jada, I agree. Andrew's son do look like Malcolm. I'm just saying.
Hey, maybe that's the twist. Maybe that's the twist. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's really Malcolm's son. But of course, wifey ain't gonna tell Andrew because wifey, you know, was cheating with Malcolm. So yeah, you never know.
Correct. That part. All right. So before we get to that was showing up to be crazy, y'all. Before we get to that, then we're gonna see a moment where if this lady Ruth girl, but let me go through these real quick. Let me slide through these real quick. Make sure I didn't miss. Now this right here, girl, you were in there praying. Oh, holy Raku. Now, all this stuff that's going on, you still believing in the Raku, Alex? Oh, heal her so that she can serve you again. What? Are you crazy? Yeah. What are your thoughts, Dave? Please give me your thoughts on Alex. And then
so I think Alex is in this transition, right? You remember way back when Oliver believed, but then he didn't believe. And then it's like one day he'd be like, yeah. And then another day he'd be like, nah, I'm down with the Raku. So I think she's going through that transition of believing, but not believing, but then looking and seeing that her baby girl is being taken. And that's kind of freaking her out. So I think she's slowly but surely getting all the evidence that she needs to convert out of that and be just like Ruth and the rest of them, be like, yo, we got to get up out of here for real because, you know, these people is crazy. The Raku is not real. So she's in her transition right now. So I think that's what's going on with her.
Yeah, I agree with that. And yeah, I think you mentioned it, I think it was last week, Jay, or somebody mentioned that she's like Tally 2.0. She's like another
Yes,
Tally.
I said that. Yeah, I said that.
That is, I hate that she has.
Yes, Angel.
Yes, Angel. Yes, I hate that she has. She's doing this. She's doing it too much. She's just too out open and in front in the highest face and stopping the high. So anyway, let's move on. She praying, and then Joan wakes up out of this sleep that she's in off her medicine. The trial. Like, girl, you psychic? How you know the trial's still going on?
Right.
You supposed to be high and thrown away.
She know that bell. She know that bell. That's what it is.
She does know the bell. You're right. Mm-hmm. She knew. She recognized that bell was going, and the trial is still going on. And of course, Alex, oh girl, you don't worry about it. You're not going out there. You're safe. You're in here. And next thing you know, this damn
right.
I was laughing at this. I was laughing because it's like, you gonna be all right. They ain't gonna come in for us. Here comes scumbag Manny. You don't know what you're talking about, Alex.
What got me was she was like, just because a man changes his clothes doesn't change his heart.
Oh yeah.
And then he's not gonna come get you. He's not gonna do that to you. And I'm like, you big. I was like, girl, you talking a good game, but nah, Sister Cat, that ain't gonna cut it. And I didn't realize that she was gonna go out there. Well, I think I know I did. I didn't think she was gonna go out there for real. And here come man. I said, oh gee, it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. And Alex, yes, Joan said you're stupid because Alex was pretty much saying, oh, well, he's not going to mess with you because I told him that I know about your plan to steal the money and leave the Rockadushi compound and like just doing too much. And that's
Too
what
much.
Joan had told. Girl,
Count the days.
you big stupid. You big stupid. And here we have Joan out being it. Oh, now he could carry me any day. But anyway, I'm just saying.
Here we go. Here we go.
He's scumbag Manny, but he sexy Rakeem, was Rakeem, whatever he is on there right now.
Now he's Sharif. Now he's Sharif.
Now he's Sharif. So yeah,
Sharif Abu Shakar.
Okay. He's some West Nigerian tacos.
Yeah, we'll take a taco.
Yeah, look at you. You want it all. You want to be carried and fed. I mean, look at you.
Yeah.
Hey, why
like
not?
A damsel in distress. But y'all, did y'all realize Joan had a toe ring?
Yes.
Listen, I realized a lot of things when she's on that table. Okay.
I know you did.
All right,
I know you did.
All right. So
shout out to you.
This can get deep with Jay. So we're gonna
go
ahead and lay Joan on the table. What the like? What?
I love this picture. I love this picture of Ruth. Like Ruth, like what the hell? Because I think all of us was like, what the hell's going on? That's the look.
Exactly.
Like if what the hell was going on was a person, that's the picture right there.
Hey, we got to use that. We got to make it. What the hell was going on with the person? Yeah, that's exactly the face of a what?
Yes, yes, yes. So we see, and the thing that because I'm gonna say this: the reason why Joan was called to the pavilion or to the trial was because the highest was trying to get River to prove that he's really loyal to the highest. But the highest had it right. I'm gonna just say this: your highest, you had it right the first time when you said that you looking at your Judas right in the face. River is literally your Judas. He is one of the most double crosses. This man almost unalived you, your highest. So yes, you looking at your Judas in the face. But with that being, why River had to go hard on our girl Joan. He called someone who everybody knew that was his closest friend. What about your friends? And he pulls out. I don't even want to say the name of it, but he pulls out one and sent her through the shock of her life, not just one time, but multiple times. Then he had the audacity to say, what's the code? Bruh. So now we know she was saying no all along. No, I'm not giving you the code.
Yes.
And she said, fuck you, River. And he turned her again.
He's like, confess, tell me the codes. Confess, tell me the codes. It's like, dang, boy, this boy crazy. That boy crazy, man.
River was insane. He was insane.
Real.
Like he was using all the tactics he could to prove his point to the highest. Like you gonna drown your boyfriend, you gonna shock your girl. Like you made Ruth run off. Like Ruth was like, I got to go.
Here's another one. If Loud and Wrong was a person, that's him right there. Him right there, boy. Loud and Wrong. You just wrong for doing what you did.
But now, in defense of River, there is a moment where we look at River's face and he looks so upset that he is doing this to her. So it's like the left side of the money, the other side of his brain is like, dang, I can't believe I'm doing this to my friend. So he was going back and forth with it, but when she said F you, River, that was like saying fuck them kids and shit.
Yeah. He was like, bzzz. I was like, dang.
Harlem Shake. I said, Lord Jesus.
She looked good shaking.
Right. Yeah. You know what? I'm glad I don't have it up here. So
don't worry, I got plenty of it.
I know you do. I I wouldn't give him the password either. Yes, he wants the money. Okay, wonderful.
That money bad.
Big. Okay. All right. So move right along, y'all. Because this episode was really like a lot of but super, super fast, which is probably why the episode wasn't about 36 plus minutes, if that long.
That's all it
So
was.
yeah, it was like 30, 36, no more. Not even. I don't even think
it wasn't even
40
40 minutes.
Nuh-uh. Right.
Right. It wasn't 40 minutes.
It was so well put together that it felt like it was an hour. That's how great. Like, again, shout out to the directors and the writers, man. It's they packing it in. Yeah, they packing it in.
And they moving the story along.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Definitely. Definitely. So we see Ruth and she runs off and she goes to find her baby girl, Callie, also known as Ruby. My name is not Callie. It's my name is not Callie. It's Ruby. And you got a baby in your stomach. The baby talking to you like this Callie has changed so much from the very first episode that we saw her. She was my daddy. I want my daddy. I want my daddy. Now she like the Rock who my daddy. So Jay, what were your thoughts on dang, I'm about to stutter. Ruby and Ruth not wanting to go with her mama.
I reminisce, boy, when Callie was in that car and she was ripping Daikon a new one. And she was like, you ugly, shut up, ugly. I was like, oh, she's so cute. I love her. Right? She was totally against going away and being kidnapped in the whole nine, right? But to see this transition, boy, it is so sad, right? Because this is Ruth's baby. This is the reason why Ruth is still around. She easily, if Ruby wasn't there, Callie wasn't there, Ruth would have been gone with the money. It wouldn't have been a problem. But this is her baby, and now her baby is older, and she don't even recognize her mama, man. This is, Obadiah, crazy, dude. He did a number on these kids. This is ridiculous. I think it's more than just the opera. I think it's more than just the lowest videos. I think it's something way more deeper that has shifted these kids' mindsets, man. It's been ridiculous.
Yeah, he's also, training them to use weapons. He's probably treating them like they out in war for real. So, and that could be very brutal. So, punishing them, what they don't do, spanking them. Like he's probably doing some of everything to those kids to get to them in the straight and narrow. And just imagine Callie, like she was one of the most defiant kids that you could ever meet. And so he probably had to go extra hard on her. Candy, what were your thoughts in regards to Ruth trying to get her baby girl and the baby girl not recognizing her and she having to play mind games and let her know that the baby is talking and all this other stuff? What were your thoughts?
It broke my heart as a mom. Like, my child don't notice me. You not responding to me. You telling me I'm not your mama. You telling me your name at Callie is Ruby, and you snatching away from me. You don't want to go out. That broke my heart for real. Like, I know this is a television show, but it's still like, I don't know what I would do if that would ever happen to my child, to me and my child. Like, that's just, it just like, oh man. And then Ruth was hurting real bad, when she realized the little girl, but every time she sees her and she says something to her, the girl tell her name is not Callie. And she's gotten so far, like Jay was saying earlier, she was, in the beginning swinging and kicking and screaming for her daddy and talking junk to Daikon. Now she's just like, she's militant now. Like, she's gung-ho on, I'm Ruby, you're not my mama, the Rock who is my father or whatever. And it's just like, bump what you talking about. I don't even know, how we even got here. I don't know you, lady. Like, it was just, it was real hurtful. And I felt for Ruth for real.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And I just want to say a quick shout out to the one and only Mr. Selquay Vasquez. Thank you so much. This is one of the writers, you guys, that writes on Tyler Perry's Ruthless. He's credited with a lot of these episodes. There's like a whole writer's room, but they literally dove deep on this, y'all, and y'all just stay locked in because at some point, Mr. Selquay is going to come and hang out with us on the Ruthless. But thank you so much for tapping in. I get well soon. If you don't mind me saying that, get well soon. We absolutely appreciate you for tapping in. We do appreciate you. And see you soon. So
yes, indeed.
Absolutely. So moving on, y'all. Everybody is asking this question. Why does he have on red? But it don't quite look red to me. It looks more like a burgundy. And I could be thrown off. Maybe they didn't have the size. I don't know. But I think that's a part of his story. I think that's a part of Obadiah's story. As to why he's wearing what he's wearing. Maybe that's his trainer's uniform. Because the red that your girl Lacey had on was a whole lot brighter. A whole lot
Right.
brighter than what this one is. So
hey, you know, he may be the origin of the bloodline of the Raku. You never know, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, my theory, and I know we got Mr. Vasquez in the audience now, but my theory again is that he is the guy that taught the highest everything about the Raku and was his his groomer, right? That's the term, his groomer. He was the highest, his groomer when the highest was younger. So, I mean, that might be the reason why he's wearing red. You know, he's the origin of the bloodline of the Raku. I'm just making it up. You never know.
But you know what? Was he in prison? Was he in prison with the highest? Because you know how when they're in prison, they have, well, not in prison, but a lot of people wear those on their head. Yeah, the kufis. So it seems like he might have been with him in prison at some point. Or maybe
I think that's where most of them met in prison. Yeah, go ahead, Tika.
No. I was just gonna say, hopefully they'll give us a backstory. We definitely need to know a little bit more about the connection between the highest as well as Obadiah. But what were you about to say, Candy?
No, he just like them guys that make body oils and stuff. I'm sorry, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's how he's dressed.
That is an interesting theory. Okay, sir. Okay. I got a whole bunch of them.
Jay, you own it. I think you own it, though, Jay. I really do.
You write the script. You write the script.
Salute.
Okay, yeah, no disrespect to.
Yeah, no disrespect. I just about
that we see on TV associated with it. That's all.
No disrespect. Just what we see on TV. That's all.
So moving right along, you guys. Move right along. Yes, Ruth gets caught. She gets caught by Obadiah, and she has to explain why the heck she's over there with all those children. And she couldn't really come up with anything. Then she finally says, "I'm coming to take Ruby." You know, after, in a nutshell, I'm taking Ruby over to the trial so that she can see how it go down. But then she switches it and says, "I'm taking all of the children." Now, this is gonna be her fault. This is her fault. But anyway, Jay, talk to me about your girl Ruth and this conversation about with her as well as Obadiah and them making their way over to the trial.
Listen, if you are Tyler Perry Ruthless since day one, like all of us here, you know that Ruth has to be super quick on her feet. And this one was the one that she had. It took her a minute. Usually she's quicker. But he is so intimidating. His presence is so huge, and he is so in control of himself. He's not like everybody else. I think, Tika, you mentioned that. He's not like everybody else where Ruth can kind of like, woo them and, oh, you're under my trance, my Ruth Truesdale trance, and you're going to do what I want you to do. Nah, he's like, I'm going to ask you for the last time, why are you here? Like, he has a menacing way about him. So yeah, she had to come up with this real quick, and it was good for her, but it was bad for the kids. It was bad as far as the turnout. You know what I'm saying? So it was a way to go. I was just laughing. Let's run it back a little. I was laughing at the fact that, excuse me, that Ruth was saying, "I'm sorry, Joan. I'm sorry, Joan," and she ran off because she knew with that taser boy, Joan could say anything and give up everybody. So she just was like, all right, let me just go get Callie real quick, just in case if Joan says something, we can skate up out of here real quick. So yeah, she was quick on her feet and getting those kids to the pavilion. Hey, it worked. It worked, but we know what happens next.
Yeah. It definitely worked all right. And I just want to say this. I can't believe the children were really out there looking for a freaking rat.
I mean,
I'm thinking rat snitch, even the children can go look for a rat snitch type individual.
Yeah.
But they was really looking for a whole rat. And, it amused me that they were looking for Mickey Mouse out there. So hey. So after she explains what she's really doing there, then they end up making their way to the pavilion. Y'all, look at them. We and then he looks at Ruth like, bruh.
Yeah, when he said, "I think we found a rat," and then looked
Mm-hmm.
over and then looked back, I was like, "Hold up! Like, what's going on? This is good writing. This is good directing because
Yes.
again, it's a redirection. It's you know, hey, is he saying that Ruth is the rat?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's going on?" But then it wasn't. Then it was it was good writing. Yeah.
And another thing, when they were at the trailer talk where Ruth and Obadiah were talking, he mentioned to her when she was trying to get an explanation, he was telling her that her voice was changing. I wonder what kind of studies this man has done to know that. I guess anybody could tell if you're trying to figure out strum up a lie, but he's just letting her know your breath, your tone is changing. I know you lying, but I need to, sir, what's his name, the director, we need y'all to give us some more Obadiah, okay?
He'll be here.
Hey,
he'll be here.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Just to add to what you're saying, and that's a good call that you remembered that and brought that up. This guy is a master when it comes down to psychology and when it comes down to people. So because he is the not the overseer, but what is it? The what they call him? The headmaster. Think about that term. Headmaster, mastering the head, mastering the brain, mastering the psyche. So he can tell when somebody is slowing down their heart rate, just like, remember from Power, how Tariq slows down his heart rate so you can't tell that he's lying. He can read people very, very well. And that's why I keep saying he has to be the one that groomed the highest to be the way he is.
Yeah, because can't nobody pick up on Ruth's lies but him. The highest always thinks she's telling the truth. Well, other than Daikon, but everybody thinks she's telling the truth when she's definitely lying. Except for him.
He's the FBI, and he's the person that studies that he can still have that whole master in studying the mind and all of that. But what if he's FBI? And
I heard that.
One of those people that do like lie detector tests, so he can tell when people are lying and when they're listen, we'll go all day, but what if
somebody in one of my groups did mention like, yo, he's the FBI. I'm like, really?
It's something, because like your voice tripping, your tone is tripping, like something with this dude. He's somebody.
But if he's FBI, then I mean he would have had to really study the Raku. And if he is FBI, then he must have been undercover for a long time to know Tyrone. And to know, hey, I made you. Like to me, it feels like they go way, way back, even before Daikon came into the picture when they met in jail. So again, we can go on and on, just like you said, Tika, with these theories.
In too deep.
And they did speculate that one of the FBI agents turned.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying about that. I'm saying. We still don't know who it is, but anyway,
Right. True. I love it.
To the rats. Hey, that baby holding Mickey Mouse for real.
Disgusting.
Oh my God! I just listen. Anyway, I hope the poor baby didn't have a nightmare. But anyway, the next person up to be on trial is finally Alex, because she done opened her mouth trying to stop the whole trial from going on when it comes to Joan and River. Remembering what she said to him, says, we know the rat is Alex, sister Alex, front and center. Get your tail up here. You are being charged with XYZ. I'm just making up my own lines.
Yes.
He just went in on her, and she was like, I'm not the one. He said she was talking to the FBI. She was trying to leave the Rakadushi compound with her daughter. He was calling her out on her stuff. And then she says, no, it was you and Joan trying to leave the Rakadushi compound. And then how you said, shut her up before I get her tongue out.
Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I said, I believe he'll do it too.
Like, you talking too much. You better shut your mouth. and get over here and get tried.
I know he
Uh-huh.
do, because he's done worse.
That's crazy. It's going back and forth too. I mean, who is he gonna really believe? Like, even if he didn't say shut your mouth, like he's definitely gonna believe River over her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And be quiet before you say the wrong thing, girl. And I have to take River out too, because she's good. You know, you have to tell me, just be quiet. You don't hear no more. That's what he had to do. Shut it down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So real quick, and we about to wrap this thing up. Back to Mariah and James, and they have finally got a drone on the Rockadoosh compound. Listen, I feel like if Desiree had not have kicked them to the curb the way that she did, she probably could be able to look at this intel that they literally have. So they, after this story that he tells, putting shrinking a safe and put it in her pocket and walking away, some little children's fable or children's cartoon, then Mariah's like, oh, wow, you're a genius. So let's try that. And so they take this drone, and he's like, I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to go to jail behind this whole situation. But with this drone, they see what's going on the Rockadoosh compound. They see the treasure, the chest of, I'm calling it the treasure chest, the pleasure chest. They're seeing this whole conversation, and then they see the highest letting them know, listen, we don't want to take her out. Since Obadiah, you said that the children are ready, I want you to take out this rat.
Jeez.
Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me, y'all. Talk to me, y'all.
You put that rat in the
That's that. Yes, I had to cover it. I had to cover it because I had to cover it. I had to cover it with a rat.
That ain't the rat in the girl's.
That's good. That's good. Good job, yo. Good job. You get a hand clap for that one right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. I had to show her head because the blicky.
Right.
She was about to either take out her mama or what. So
you got the tail next to Jones' head. That's good. Good work. Good artwork on that.
Y'all ain't seen that yet. Hold tight.
Listen, you're getting popped by a rat.
Tika, you are so funny. Why you got this man hand up the rat butt, yo?
hey, I'm trying to protect the resources. I'm trying to protect the resources.
Okay.
Yo, Tika is hilarious.
So with that being said, wrapping it up, y'all, we find out that basically Obadiah was the highest wanted the little girl to pop Alex. However, the little girl was taking too long to pick up the blicky, pick up the little rat tail, and then I see y'all on IG. I know I be trying my best. And then he takes the blicky and pulls it on Alex. So do y'all think Alex is the next one that's going to make her way to the rock hoop? What do y'all thought? This is a prediction, y'all. Predictions. Everybody in the comments, let me know what y'all think is going to go down on episode 6 of Tyler Perry's Ruthless. And also Jay and Candy, if you guys want to talk about this whole moment, please do.
I'm just reading the comments, Mr. Vasquez. I'm reading what he said. Okay. Cliffhanger predictions. Yeah, you pulling it up? Okay. Yeah, I won't say too much because it's quite the ride. Yeah.
Okay, Go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
Yeah. I won't say too much because it's quite the ride that's coming, but I could say there's something to Obadiah's title. Headmaster, master head, or the other title. I can't wait till we kick it, bro. I can't wait till we kick it, man. Because I know you can only say but so much, but that's gonna be the fun part for us,
right?
You know?
And then another episode will have kicked in, and we'll have a little, even more content.
A little bit more, right? So the question is Alex out of here? This is the cliffhanger. I don't think so. I don't think they would build her up this much and give her so much that she would be taken out, especially in front of her daughter. My prediction, my thought is that I think Olivia may say no, or, put a hand on Obadiah, like, please, no. You know what I'm saying? I think Olivia may snap out of it and try to save her mom. That's what I'm thinking. you know, because she was taking so long to grab the little rat that you had next to Joan's head that she was being very hesitant because I think she is well aware of who her mother is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she was taking so long. And that's why he picked up the little rat, the big rat now, and put his hand up the butt and said, "I'm sorry, Your Highness." So we'll see. We'll see. I think Olivia's gonna save her mother. Or at least try.
That's your prediction? You sticking with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Candy, what are your thoughts? What's your prediction?
I want to go back a little bit. When the little girl was looking at her mother, she looked at her like, "I don't know you. I'm gonna take you out." It was like she looked at her like she just wanted to take the lady's head off. It's just, I was like, "Oh gosh, you looking at your mama like that? Are you gonna really do it?" I'm glad she did. I'm glad she hesitated. But I don't think they're gonna take her out. I wouldn't hope they would do it in front of the kids, but this is Ruthless. Who knows? I don't think they will. Like you said, they build her up to just take her out like that. She'll have to put in some work maybe, or just like they might take her down in the dungeon or something and put her in a freezer box or in an electric chair or something. I don't know. But I don't think they would do that to her.
If they do, it's gonna be gruesome, boy. I'm gonna be like, oh my God, I'm gonna grab my heart. You know, I'm like, is my heart still there? This is crazy. Like,
I can't see.
He might take his tongue out though. Shoot. What you think, Tika?
I keep saying this. I could be way wrong, way off the yellow brick road. I could be going down the purple road.
You the ruthless addict. You got the ruthless brain.
My ruthless brain is ruthless because it's taking me to that little girl may be the one that gets. I keep going back and looking at this whole burial.
Say it again. Say it again. You froze. Say it again. You froze when you said the little girl.
I keep going back to the fact where I think that the little girl, Olivia, is going to be the one that's either going to get unalived or she's going to unalive herself. And the reason I keep feeling like that is because when we see in the trailer, everybody, all the children are standing around this little grave.
Yeah.
Too big to be a grave of a grown person. I don't know if it's gonna happen on this next episode, but I could be loud and wrong, but I'm thinking
or the children may be sent out to go and fight the FBI and they get popped. Right? Because at this point, this right here is an embarrassment to Obadiah, right? He said the children are ready, and that's why he apologized to the highest. So now it's like, okay, well, pow, Alex is going. Now let's go after the FBI. Boom, they go out there. A couple of kids get popped, unfortunately, God forbid. And now they take them back, and it's another scenario. Yeah, crazy.
Ruthless. Y'all ruthless. Y'all ruthless.
For real. We going there. We going there.
Oh gosh.
Salute to Tyler Perry. Salute to Mr. Vasquez. Salute to all the directors. Salute to everybody, because this is getting gooder and gooder, as we say, right?
Listen, I think we need to go check on Mr. Brandon Davis. He's the one that actually wrote episode 5. So I think we need to go check on his mindset as to what was he thinking through this whole punishment, this whole pleasure chest, and all this craziness that went down. Oh my God! I gotta hurry up and get into the minds of these writers, because this is crazy.
Yeah. They're going left and right.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they're moving the story along fast. They're not slowing us down. We're not at 1 day for the longest. I'm glad they, moving it along, and every episode is super, super, super dope. I'm so glad about that.
Salute. Yeah. We are the Ruthless Roundtable. Yes.
Hey. Well, that is pretty much it, you guys. Tomorrow morning, sometime, 4 a.m., whatever time it comes on, we will be receiving a brand new episode of Tyler Perry's Ruthless on BET+. Now, please, Ruthless addicts, please don't DM me at 12:01. Tika, where's the new episode, baby? I don't know. I'm waiting on it just like you. But I thank you for being a Ruthless addict just as much as I am.
Yes.
Y'all have, let's see. Any final thoughts on this last episode? Then we're gonna wrap this thing up. We're gonna get up out of here.
Great episode, great cliffhanger. Looking forward to everything else. River, you're gonna get yours, buddy. You're gonna get yours.
Yeah, I agree, Jay. Yeah. The episode started out crazy. I don't know what I was doing when I first watched it, but I'm always missing something. And I missed the job that River was doing.
You know what? I
ain't missed nothing.
I purposely.
Thank you so much, Tika,
for
purposely missing that. Thank you.
I'm always missing something, and I missed that until today. And I said, "Oh,
nah, you good. You good. We good."
They are really ruthless over here at Tyler Perry Studios, writing Ruthless. Because listen, I'm like, okay, I ain't mad. I still want to see some. I still want to see Daikon. I need them to show us Daikon.
Well, you know, Daikon, they left him like butt naked, standing there holding himself while the other trials were going on. It was like, put some clothes on, bro.
Somebody mentioned in the comments the same person that's going to be that filmed or directed Ruthless is going to be directing the Oval, and that's correct. Armani Ortiz is definitely doing his thing. He's all around the Ruthless world right now. I think he even directed some episodes of Bruh. So y'all check out his work. Check out his work because he's killing it right now with this whole directing thing, especially on Ruthless. We're absolutely loving what it is that he's doing. So with that being said, I want to bring my girl Candy Love to the center of the screen. Girl, what you got coming up next on your channel?
Hey y'all, Tika, can you put up Real Estate 5495? Obadiah is going to pow Olivia because she made him look bad. Say what? Why y'all going there?
You officially got the ruthless mind, yo.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, we got to talk about. We got to say that out loud. Okay. So yes, thank y'all. Thank you, Tika. Thank you, Jay, for having me up here to talk about Ruthless. Like I said earlier, this is moving fast. I'm enjoying the season. Every episode is top tier. Every episode is amazing. It's a blast. So please check out my YouTube channel. I am Candy Loves to Talk TV. I did Love and Marriage Huntsville on Sunday. Please check that out. If you're all into reality TV, please check that out. Also did Reasonable Doubt Season 2, Episodes 1 and 2. Please check that out as well. On tomorrow, Monique 69 Ways Johnson and I will be talking about the Supremes. Earl's All You Can Eat tomorrow at, I think, 9:30. So please tap into that. And then Friday, I will be with EJ doing the finale for the Family Business. So please just, tap in, tune in, and subscribe to my channel. I am at 463. I'm trying to get to 500, guys. So please help me do so, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes. And I'm going to go before Jay because, of course, like I said, he is the curator, the creator, the innovator of the whole Ruthless Roundtable. With that being said, y'all, listen, your girl don't have that much going on her channel. I'm sorry, I'm playing around with the slides. But I am ruthless, all things ruthless. I'm definitely going to be giving you guys that ruthless recap. We'll spin the block again, come back with the Ruthless Roundtable. I'm definitely going to be hanging with my girl on Friday, EJ the TV Junkie. And make sure you guys check us out a little bit early because we're going to do a pre-show for Family Business. Anyway, we're definitely going to be rocking out on that. And then we're going to come back and do a full live on Family. Wow. So y'all just get your drinks, get your popcorn, get whatever you need because we're going to have an amazing time. I just want to assure you of that. Hopefully, listen, I'm going to just tell y'all some of my personal business real quick. Don't go to the nail salon to get your doggone eyelashes done and use the glue, your eyes will swell up. I'm just saying, go to the estheticians and let them do your eyes. So anyway, Jay, what do you have coming up on your channel? And thank you so much for allowing us to share this platform with you. We absolutely appreciate it.
Shout out to you, Tika. Shout out to Tika with the dope intro and definitely doing a great job of hosting today. Shout out to you, Candy Love, as well. Well, what's going down for your boy? You already know sometime tomorrow, make sure you look out for that ruthless, that R&R, that ruthless recap from your boy VACAY. You know how we do. All right, look out for that. And I just dropped a sneak peek for the family business, the season finale. So go to my shorts, check that out. It's a sneak peek, family, of the next episode with your boy, you know, Junior and LC and all of this and that. So definitely check that out. Just dropped that earlier. And yeah, we're going to be doing some more stuff on the family business as well. We are going to do a wrap up. So look out for that live coming real soon. Tomorrow is the Power Choice Awards. So I'm trying to decide, either I'm going to do a pre-show or I'm going to do an after party to the actual award show. So look out for that as we get prepared for next week, which will be the return of Power 2 Ghost, the final 5 episodes, family. So get ready for that. We're going to be going in with that. And then, yeah, what else? Yeah, there's some other stuff going on. I was thinking about, again, if time permits, I might do something. Of course, you ladies are invited to come if we start to talk about Forever with Taye Diggs and Megan Good. I thought it was a really good film with Terry McMillan presenting it on Lifetime. It was really, really good. So just keep your notification bells on. Definitely hit that like button. Subscribe to your boy VACAY. Shout out to the crew, the squad. Ruthless, we in the building, family. Appreciate y'all.
I knew she had to hit her button.
Okay, and I had to find it before I could even hit it. But I just want to say once, and of course, Jay has wrapped this up, but I just again want to say thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I'm going to try to call a few names, and if I miss you, don't hold it to my heart. Don't hold it to my mind or my heart. Just the girl couldn't get to it. I'm sorry. But shout out to Angel Owens. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you, Wanda Moppins. Thank you. Definitely. Soquay Vasquez. And I name correct forever, ever. So thank you so much for tapping in and hanging with us. Shout out to Bobby Ray. You always comment on our recaps, and I absolutely appreciate you. Shout out to Miss Tasha. Shout out to JDA, BTV, Be Happy TV, girl. You be tripping. I see your comments, but thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you as well as Real Estate 5495. Listen, if you got some real estate that you need to sell, holla at your girl. I'm trying to buy. But anyway, shout out to Tosh Boogie, and thank you most of all. Not most of all, but last but not least, because we could not do this thing without you fans, without you followers, without you subscribers, you supporters. You guys are really, truly supporting us in this whole ruthless situation and every other thing that we do. You guys are there. Definitely Nautical Moon. Thank you so much for coming through. With that being said, y'all, I'm gonna play my little video. I got it's copyright free, so we good. I can play it again, y'all. It's copyright free.
Thank you.
So I know. So here we go, y'all. We are out of here. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. We absolutely appreciate you. Stay ruthless.
Salute.
Hey.
The measure of a man is what he does with power.
Let me tell you something. The highest has enough power to touch and kill whoever he wants.
We hold a public trial. Strike another human being.